I was trying to do, wait to get everything set up. So most likely y'all seen a little bit behind the scenes. Although it's gonna be live for y'all, but the pre-recorded episode ain't gonna be released until later on in the morning. So I decided to do that way. And
Hey
like I
everyone,
said,
I'm just
there's a few
reaching out
things I gotta set
quickly
up.
because we
So
need some help.
just hold on.
As you know, we run solely on donations and we are really, really low on sewing thread. And I have a big pile of NICU gowns to make and blankets. Now, I have enough to get through about a third of the way through,
Let's see.
and that's because I bought extra thread today. But unfortunately, we haven't received donations to cover the rest. So I'm wondering if anybody would be able to help us get this. I'm going to put the link in the comments and also in the description too.
Let's see. We
And
gotta
that's the link
change
to our wish
this.
list. We are desperate need of this
PI
sewing thread. So if anyone wants to help us,
Piston
to
versus
help families
Bucks.
who experience the loss of a child through pregnancy and infancy, and help babies in the NICU, please, it'll be great. We'd appreciate it. Much love.
Let's see. There's two groups. Hopefully I won't have this same problem I did with the last phone. Trying to yeah, just Wisconsin fans speak out, and real Milwaukee Bucks fans only need to know about this video. Oh, sorry. This really sucks. Okay, do this again. Pistons versus Bucks. Got to today's date. Why, like I said, the people that watch the pre-recorded show will be watching it um tomorrow, like later tomorrow morning. Um, there we go. Save. Okay, cause this is gonna be a little bit different because I'm doing it different on another phone, and this doing it on Twitch on this phone is better than doing it on here. So maybe get this set up for you guys. I'm gonna go live on Twitch. Hey, what's up, everybody that's watching on Twitch? This is WFSO Bucks Talk. So we will you know, talk about, well, for most of y'all it'll be like tonight's game. So we're gonna talk about that. But yeah, what a performance by Giannis. Nearly 60 points. You know, he had like 59. So God, this is gonna be saying something. And we're gonna be reading up some. Let me see if I can get your name right. What's up, Fun Virgo official? So if I say your name wrong, I apologize. But if y'all want to chat about, just anything like either basketball wise, like the Bucks, or you want to talk about wrestling, or anything like comic books and movies and TV news and stuff like that, you can talk about it on here, and we'll do that. So I gotta get the pre-recorded episode set up, so just give me a moment for that. Um, yeah, I really don't hope it did the same thing as yesterday, like doing the video, then suddenly it just like booted me off.
Everybody's complaining about you.
What, everybody having problems with YouTube?
Apparently, through the last one I saw was at about after you left at about 8 o'clock, complaining about it. I don't know if it's improved since then, so just giving you a heads up.
All right, thanks for the heads up. Um, and let's see why I'm doing the pre-recorded one, so hopefully it doesn't, mess up on me like it did yesterday with like Sunday out of nowhere. Oh, it just stopped because of some content that I was showing. So I don't get what it was, but anyways, if it happens, then we're just gonna, keep rolling. So let's get this started. Hey, what's up, everybody? You're probably watching the pre-recorded episode of this if you're watching this screen. while everybody else is watching it live. So like I said, thanks for the likes so far. So hope you get more likes, and plus, like, please subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to right here on Twitch as well. Um, Also, subscribe on YouTube. We got a lot of content on YouTube, and we got some content on Twitch. So get a chance, check it out. We always, shooting live when I'm doing like a pre-recorded show, Bucks Talk, Aftermath, and After Dark. So I know I was thought I was gonna be able to do After Dark tonight, but I'm just gonna give it's gonna be like a miss this week. So we're not gonna do like After Dark this week. So I may just do like a special something on the Tuesday, then do like at a regular time next Wednesday, and we'll just see about that. But anyways, what a game! No, it went up to overtime, 120 to 127. The Bucks were now got a two-game winning streak, kind of like the biggest winning streak they had so far. And yeah, this is kind of like strange too because like it did drop Detroit a bit too. Like they're 5-8, and now the Milwaukee is 4-8, and I think their next game is the afternoon game. They go against Charlotte, but we're gonna look at it together. So let's just hopefully let's see. Like I said, Giannis had a monster game, and although there was few calls that didn't went their way that should have, like the Giannis block, the Brook Lopez block should have went his way. The Giannis block should have went his way, and no, they challenged. I think they challenged that one and won, but the no, it was a Pat Connaughton block day challenge, which was clean, and they overruled the challenge, so the Bucks didn't get that call. So it was a Pat Connaughton block that was overturned, and then the first call they made against you know they called a foul on Giannis, which was no, okay, I'm sorry. Brooks' block was overturned and went in his favor. The Giannis one did not. No, the Giannis one did, but the Brook one did not. That's what it was. So I apologize. And I know it's on right now, so let me just like watch a little bit of it while I'm doing this. Cause yeah, that was overtime, and they had a lot of people screaming at the refs and stuff. Be like, what's going on with like some of these calls they was making that went against the Bucks. So yeah, it's something. So we're just gonna get to it and just get to the quarter status on this. You got Detroit; they was leading a little bit in the first quarter, 27-24. Then you got the second quarter, the lowest that Bucks has scored, and the highest that Detroit has scored, 33-23 in the second quarter. Yeah, it was just like in the beginning, the first half, like Giannis was doing all the scoring. He had like 28 points in the first half. So out of the 59 that he made, so this pretty shocking. Um, so Detroit was winning the first half. Then the third quarter is when the Bucks really turn it up. As you can see, this is the highest that they score in the quarter, 38. And Detroit's that's the lowest they scored in the quarter for the whole game was 24. In fourth quarter, yeah, it was like a nail biter there. Detroit did win that quarter, 27-26, but it ended up being like overtime. And as you see what happened at overtime, 16-9, Milwaukee over Detroit, and that's how they got the win. And Giannis free throws, very good, very good. He only missed twice, so out of a lot of attempts that he made, so yeah, that's a bonus. Brooke Lopez, stepped up, and I'm glad Isaiah Stewart did get ejected for grabbing on Giannis' jersey, and everybody thought he was hurt, but at least he showed when he got up he was okay. So good news on that part. But he probably gonna feel it in the morning. Let's go to the team status. So both teams were like okay, but I don't know. But let's go to Detroit's first. You have 46 of 100, which is 46% from the field. 18 to 38, which is not too bad. 47.4% from the three. Not bad on free throws from Detroit, but they didn't attempt as much as the Bucks did. 10 to 13 with I would say 77% from the free throw line. 11 offensive rebounds with a total of 45 rebounds. 29 assists, 6 steals, 7 blocks, and yeah, this it looks okay. 14 turnovers, so can't complain much. As for Milwaukee, of course Detroit did a little better in field goal percentage. 45 or 95, and only 47.4% from the field. Bucks did okay in threes, so not too bad. 15 to 35 with much said 43% from three, so that's like a average for like the league, I believe. So that's good. And like I said, not too bad on free throws. Like okay, Giannis missed one three free throw and Brook missed two. So but then again, you got most of the three throws coming from them too. So might as well say they combined for 22 or 25 from the free throw and 88%. So yeah, that's huge. Um, Not great in offensive rebounds with nine with a total of 47 rebounds, 26 assists, 10 steals, 9 blocks, and really not that bad on turnovers with 11. So that's not too bad. With Giannis with the most with three, but like that's kind of like the average that we were expecting him, not for like them outrageous numbers that he's been pulling from like time to time. But yeah, now let's get to the player status, which I know some people were booing Malik Beasley because it's like he was hitting shots for Detroit, but when he was playing with us, he could not hit a dime, which is just like insane. But let's talk about that. Tobias Harris, you know, yeah, I think he played overtime too, so he almost played like a full 53. I think it's like 53 minutes total, including overtime. Yeah, 53 minutes. Okay. So he had 10 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 5 assists, 8 rebounds, 2 of 5 from three, and not good field goal shooting 4 of 15 from the field. Um, Ronald Holland, that's their rookie that they got from the draft this year. 11 points, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 1 to 3 from the free throw, 0 of 2 from three, and 5 of 10 from the field. So the crucial free throw shots that he was shooting that kind of made the game into like overtime was huge for for the Bucks. Um, Jalen Duran, 9 points, 6 assists, 9 rebounds with 4 offensive rebounds, 3 of 4 from the free throw, and 3 of 4 from the field. Kate Cunningham led the team with 35 points, and yeah, he was really killing us on shooting. But Andre Jackson Jr. really had good D on them and kind of made a little bit trouble for him. So that's why you see like the field goal percentage and like his turnovers is like the highest of the game with 6. So that's all like Andre Jackson Jr.'s defense. 3 blocks. He also had 2 steals, 11 assists, so double double and a near triple double with 7 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds. So he was a near triple double. 4 of 4 from the free throw, 5 of 10 from three, and 13 of 34 from the field. Malik Beasley, on another level, and I'm surprised that he made as many shots he did. So he had 26 points, 4 assists, 10 rebounds, so double double for him. 2 offensive rebounds, amazingly 8 of 16 from the three, and he just couldn't do it when he was in Milwaukee. So yeah, that's saying I guess it wasn't the right fit for him. Just put it that way. And 9 of 17 from the field. Um, Bucks only did like I mean not Bucks, but Pistons only did like a nine man rotation, and the Bucks only did like 8 man rotation. So I'm just still stunned that they didn't use like Tyler Smith or AJ Johnson. I'm still stunned off of that. But we'll get to the Bucks in a minute. Isaiah Stewart, like I said, he got ejected after the got called a fragrant two when he pulled Giannis jersey when he was going up for a shot. So he had 9 points, 1 block, 3 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds. Uh, Perfect from the 3 point line, a 1-on-1, and 4 or 6 from the field. I think he probably would stay there longer. It probably would have been Bucks probably would have Bucks probably would have lost. That's a possibility. Marcus Sasser, 11 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 1 assist, 2 from the free throw, 1 or 2 from three, and 4 or 6 from the field. And Wendell Moore Jr. with 9 points, 1 steal, 4 rebounds, with 2 offensive rebounds, 1 or 2 from the three, and 4 of 8 from the field. So their bench looking a little bit better than our bench, and we still won. So which is a surprise. Um, Now we on to Bucks. Torian Prince stepped up in the second half with 15 points, 3 assists, 10 rebounds, so double double for him. 1 offensive rebound, 3 of 8 from three, and 6 of 16 from the field. Um, Guys, Kumbo, of course, he had a game high and his season high, and the second highest scoring that he did compared to the 64 points he scored last year. 59 points, uh, only 3 turnovers, so kind of like an average. 3 blocks. Yeah, he's been getting some blocks as of late, so that's a good thing. 7 assists, so near triple double for him too, because you have 14 rebounds, so he has a double double off of that. 3 offensive rebounds and 16 of 17 from the free throw. That's saying something. 1 or 2 from three and 21 of 34 from the field. Brooke Lopez stepped up finally. 29 points, 5 blocks, 3 steals. Yeah, he was hustling too. Uh, 8 rebounds with 3 offensive rebounds. So near double double, I should say, for him. 6 of 8 from the free throw, 5 of 8 from three, which he was in this shot. So that's good news. And 9 of 17 from the field, which is pretty good. Um, Although people overlooked in Deron White, although he didn't score, but he had like 2 steals and 8 assists. So although he didn't score, but 8 assists and 2 steals, that's still good. Um, we're not going to talk about AJ Green because he did struggle and didn't play that much, but we can go to the bench. Only person that's worth talking about on the bench is Gary Trent Jr. 11 points, 2 steals, 3 assists, 4 rebounds, 3 of 5 from three, and 4 of 8 from the field. And like I said, the only good thing about the bench was their plus minus. You see Pat Connaughton, although the field goal wasn't that good, but he had plus 24. So yeah, that's huge. Gary Trent Jr. had a plus 18, and Andre Jackson Jr. had a plus 23. So you got your like little defenses stoppers on the bench. Like I said, it was only like an 8 man rotation, but them guys actually stepped up. But still, I wish they would have played Tyler Smith. They would have had like a bigger man that could have rest Giannis and Brooke more. So I just hope it just doesn't bite them in the end. But like I said, final score 120 to 127. Milwaukee Bucks won at home against Detroit, and of course I was at the game. And there's gonna be some a note that I'm gonna talk about too. Brandon Jennings was there. Apparently he was doing the meet and greet as long as WWE superstar LA Knight. They was doing the meet and greet before the game. I did not know about it until it was too late. But it was a good way to send fans home, and plus they did a little bit with the meet and greet and stuff. Anyways, uh, the next time these two play each other will be December 3rd. They will be in Detroit. So then after that, the two games in April. So that's gonna be crazy. And of course, the Bucks face them for their final game of the season, or in their final home game as well. So yeah, and the next game I think they go against Charlotte, I believe. So maybe double check that, but I believe they're going against Charlotte because I think Thursday and Friday they're off, and I don't know if they're on the road or they're away. Um, let's see. Oh, okay, yeah, they're on the road. They're against Charlotte. It's a oh wow 2 o'clock game. Okay, then as you can tell, after they're on the road, like going against Charlotte on Saturday afternoon, they're gonna have like a 4 game homestand. So yeah, that's saying something. But okay, try to get to the although the stats ain't gonna be updated, but we're gonna talk about it a little bit anyway. Um, I think like this might jump Giannis into like number one in scoring because right now they just got him as number two. Like I said, they don't update the the stats until later on in the morning. So Giannis second in scoring. You also got him fifth in rebounds, which probably went a little bit higher. And Brooke up there with blocks with 2.2 blocks per game. So let's look at the we're just gonna look at the points per game, then we're gonna move on to the standings. And before we like move on, we're gonna get to like a note that's talk about something to do with a trade with maybe possible Chris Middleton. So because they mentioned it, everybody in the trade, I mean in the Bucks is up for grabs except for Giannis and Dame. And Dame, yep, he's still tied for 11. So, but then again, he didn't play the yesterday's game and the day before. So, okay, let's go to standings. And hopefully, the Bucks winning these like 2 games yesterday. Hopefully, they'll help them up a little bit. You got Cleveland, of course, still undefeated and the only undefeated team in the NBA. Boston, okay, yeah, they won today because they lost yesterday. Um,
Jump down, you wait.
then you got the Magic that's in third. Then you got the Knicks and Pacers that's tied, and you got like teams like I said starting from the fourth seed or that's under 500. Uh,
Made it.
Chicago, Atlanta, and Brooklyn is tied, and that sucks that Brooklyn. That's no, I'm not saying it sucks. I'm just saying it's funny that Brooklyn is doing better than Philadelphia. That's just like funny to me. Um, then you got Miami. Then you got Detroit. They just lost. Um, Charlotte. Then Milwaukee, like I said, they moved up a little bit. Washington, then you got Philadelphia, then Toronto is last. Okay, okay. The Thunder now up in the conference. Then you got Golden State Warriors, Phoenix Suns, Denver Nuggets. So it seems like the West is starting to get back to normal. uh, like surprisingly, you got Houston up there in fifth. Lakers up there too, and they said LeBron scored like some massive numbers. So today, him and Victor Wembanyama scored like some massive numbers too. I think he had 50. But anyways, Memphis and Sacramento are tied. Then you got Clippers, Spurs, and Minnesota. They're tied. Then you got the teams that's under 500. You got Dallas, Portland, Pelicans, and Utah, which leads in that the Toronto Raptors are right now the worst team in the NBA. Okay, now we can let me move this over here and we'll talk about some scores before we get to the thing I want to talk about before we end it here. Um, Orlando beat Indiana, 90-94. Boston beat Brooklyn, so that's probably what the change for Brooklyn. 139-114. Chicago, shockingly beat New York, 124-123. Cleveland defeated Philadelphia, which is not that much of a surprise now, 114-106. Uh, New Orleans Pelicans lost to the Thunder, 88-106. Clippers lost to the Rockets, 103-111. And of course, you know about the other game in overtime, Detroit and Milwaukee, 127-120. Um, Wizards lost to the Spurs, 130-139. Grizzlies lost to the Lakers, 123-128. Minnesota, out of all the teams, they lost to Portland, 98-106. And Sacramento, wow, they beat Phoenix, 104-127. So before we end this here, there was something, that's like talk about. This could be a mock trade that they could be talking about with Chris Middleton. Trade Chris Middleton for a former All NBA defense, which got me thinking that they might be talking about Marcus Smart. That would be my only guess, and I don't know if like the contract will fit, but let's see. Of course, yeah, they're missing their for Austin, of course, and the fans are, they're kind of frustrated with Chris Middleton because he's like he always hurt, and it's just ever since the championship after the championship season, like he's just been hurt. Like in the playoffs one was like a freak accident, so that's something he couldn't control. But ever since then, it's just like, are you kidding me? Like, really? NBA analysts encourage Bucks to trade Milton for Dylan Brooks. Okay, so this was something out of the radar, but I don't think Houston would do that because right now they're doing good. What not needing Middleton. Milwaukee desperately needs athleticism and perimeter defense, just to name a few. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Rockets ain't probably gonna give him up, but so they saying Dylan Brooks and Easton are not the most explosive, but demure and disrupt ball containment and the ability to force turnovers go from crippling weaknesses to strengths with them in the fold. Oh, Tari Easton. So I think he was like a big forward. So they're saying Middleton for and their 2031 first round pick, which they should not get rid of their 2031 first round pick, to Houston for Dylan Brooks and Tari Easton. So this one, I think the Bucks gonna say no because they should not trade any more draft picks. They already kind of did that already, and it would make sense if they, just keep their draft picks. Like maybe they'll trade their 2031 second round pick, But yeah, just start keeping your first round picks. So if they won't take the second round pick, then you just move on from them. But anyways, that'll be it for me. Thank you guys that's watching live on the Twitch and YouTube. So you guys that's watching on Twitch, thank you. Please follow us on here, and we'll have like live content every after the Bucks game, and also every Sunday with aftermath. Then normally Wednesdays we do after dark, but like I said, we're gonna give it a miss this week. But anyways, guys that's watching on YouTube, either pre-recorded or live, please like the content, and I appreciate the likes that y'all give me on the live. Also subscribe to the channel. Like I said, we're pushing for 500 and we're very close to 400. So please subscribe. Um, Also, we got 2,100 videos. We're over that on YouTube as well. So like wrestling content, you like Bucks content like this, or talk about comic book movies and TV news, and also talk about developments that's going on in Milwaukee. So you get an opportunity, check those videos out. Check out our website, like if you're interested, if you want to be a sponsor for WFSO, or you just want to look at, pictures or people we meet, either wrestling wise or Milwaukee Bucks wise. Check out the website, wrestlingfanspeakout.weebly.com. And we appreciate y'all support and all the loyal subscribers. Please keep watching almost every day. So yeah. So until the next video, you guys have a good one, and see you later. Wherever time of day you're watching.